The KMT's candidate for the Kaohsiung mayoral election, Jane Lee, has become engulfed in scandal after it emerged that her master's thesis was almost entirely plagiarized. Lee has sought to deflect calls for her to step down from the race by offering to renounce her degree. However, the awarding body, National Sun Yat-sen University, says it is not possible to renounce a degree. The university's investigation into the plagiarism is ongoing. And meanwhile, members of the public have sought out the names of senior academics who oversaw Lee's studies.
KMT Secretary-general Lee Chien-lung shakes his head as he speaks about Jane Lee's thesis plagiarism. Party Chairman Johnny Chiang looked equally embarrassed by the topic. Other KMT lawmakers were at a loss for how to answer questions about the scandal.
The
party will consider it thoroughly in a comprehensive context. If 96% of it wasn't her writing, then it's plagiarism. No doubt about it. Could you plagiarize 96% of a thesis? That would be impossible for me.
As the scandal grows, the personal details of Lee's former academic supervisor and the examiners of her oral defense have been sought out and publicized by Internet users. Her supervisor, Ling De-chang, was then the head of the Institute of Mainland Chinese Studies at National Sun Yat-sen University. Her defense examiners included Zhao Su-chen, then head of Chinese Society and Economy at National Zhengzhi University's Institute of International Relations. Another was Zhu Jingpeng, current vice president of National Donghua University. Zhu has also served as deputy commissioner of Hualien. He chaired the Research Development and Evaluation Commission during Ma Ying-jeou's administration.
We can only draw a conclusion based on the results of the investigation. I will not express an opinion on the media's commentary at this time. If the reality is as the media describes, if that is the final verdict, then that is indeed rather more serious. My youthful thoughtlessness has caused a controversy over academic ethics. As I stand here today, I must apologize and show how willing I am to accept responsibility. I hereby announce that I renounce my Master of Arts from National Sun Yat-sen University.
Lee appeared emotional after several days deep inside the scandal. She made this announcement on Thursday after a religious ceremony to mark the launch of her campaign.
I have applied to the Kaohsiung Mayoral Election Committee, asking for that degree to be removed from my educational history in the electoral notice. I'm looking forward to everyone returning to the main concern, that is to say, the political manifestos of the mayoral candidates.
Members of the New Power Party and activist group We Care Kaohsiung have called on Lee to withdraw her candidacy and the KMT to revoke her nomination.
As I see it, the nomination has been concluded. The lots have been drawn. After that, there's no question of a withdrawal. For the KMT, this election represents our sense of responsibility towards Kaohsiung. We'll fight to the end, of course.
The KMT's Vice Secretary-General rejected the calls for Lee to bow out of the race, but if the fallout of the plagiarism scandal continues to grow, it could engulf Lee's party.